Once upon a time, in a serene village by the winding river, life was simple and blissful. The daily life of the villagers revolved around an ancient temple in the village. There lived a priest, revered for his steadfast faith and compassionate heart. During a monsoon season, torrential rains poured incessantly, causing the river to swell. Soon, the floodwaters mercilessly invaded the village. Panicked, the villagers hurriedly gathered their belongings to evacuate to higher, safer grounds. As the villagers rushed to leave, a young villager ran to the temple to inform the priest that half the village was submerged. He pleaded with the priest to leave immediately, but the priest firmly refused, believing that God would save him. Unable to convince the priest, the young man left in haste. As the water level rose, the priest was forced to climb to the second floor of the temple. Suddenly, a rescue boat arrived. The people on the boat shouted, "Priest, come aboard. We'll take you to safety." But the priest refused again, convinced that God had a greater plan for him. Soon, the flood continued to rise, forcing the priest onto the roof of the temple. A rescue helicopter hovered overhead, and the rescuers called out through a loudspeaker, "Priest, grab the ladder. We'll take you to safety." But the priest remained steadfast in his faith. Eventually, as the flood nearly submerged the entire temple, leaving only the spire visible, the priest cried out in despair, "My Lord, I have worshipped you all my life. Why haven't you come to save me?" At that moment, God's voice resonated in his heart. "My child, I tried to save you 3 times. I spoke through the villagers, sent a rescue boat, and the helicopter. It was you who failed to recognize my methods and refused my help." Shocked, the priest realized his stubbornness had led to a misunderstanding of God's ways of salvation. Deep in contemplation, with the water levels rising, a boat appeared in the distance, searching for any survivors. This time, the priest fully understood God's message. He shouted loudly, finally drawing the attention of the boat. The people on the boat swiftly rowed towards him, rescuing him from the waters. After being rescued, the priest reunited with other villagers in a shelter. He shared his experience, explaining how he rediscovered his understanding of God in the face of despair. His story inspired many, helping them realize that faith is not just about waiting for miracles, but recognizing that God's help often comes in unexpected ways. The priest returned to the rebuilt village, his faith stronger yet humbler, teaching the villagers to recognize life's opportunities and see God's work in everyday challenges. Dear readers, this story reminds us that every opportunity and help in life could be God's guidance. Sometimes, we need to let go of our stubbornness and openly accept the boats and helicopters that appear in our lives. Thank you for reading. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. May your life be filled with hope and light. And until we meet again, I wish you peace and happiness.